The thing that beats us up when we're performing locomotion drills is that continual pounding, or what we call ground reaction forces, that are being generated up through our body every time our foot hits the ground. So how do we decrease that? Well, we can't if we're just going to use simple body weight. But with band training, and specifically when we're working on band locomotion training, we can decrease those ground reaction forces because the band is going to slow us down. Let me show you what I mean. Let's go ahead and do a simple shuffle drill. And let's say that I'm going to go ahead and shuffle towards the band attachment. Well, the band at this point in time is driving me down into the ground because the force from the band is making me come into the ground very aggressively, therefore increasing ground reaction forces. Now let's change it around. Let's go ahead and step out this way and lunge this way. Now the band is functioning as a mechanism to slow me down. It's decreasing ground reaction forces and making it much easier for me to go ahead and do a simple lunge. Now let's turn that into simple shuffle drill, and what you've got is decreased ground reaction forces happening on this left leg. Granted, the right leg is having to push off, but it's not absorbing ground reaction forces. It's this leg that's always hitting the ground reaction forces first. So with running, it's the same thing. So as I'm going into a simple march, every time my foot comes into the ground, the band is slowing down my momentum going forward. So now I can go ahead and work at simple running drills going out and simple stationary running drills without having to go ahead and impact a lot of ground reaction forces. That's why some people, as you start to strength train with bands, they actually start to become stronger because now their joints are finally being asked to train at a level that they can handle. In this case, the ground reaction forces are less, therefore they can go ahead and do the movements. Eventually, as they start to train movements like lunges and squats and split squats, those movements can now turn into locomotion drills. Therefore, I think we can go ahead and start strength training using locomotion drills with people that have joint-related traumas much easier than if we just ask them to go ahead and run against body weight. Ground reaction forces, if we can go ahead and get rid of them, our joints are going to like us a whole lot more.